Okay, so this is the question on speed time graph, right? So mostly in an exam, G12 exam, they love to bring velocity time graph. As you can see, speed time graph, right? So you must know how to interpret this graph, right? You must know how to interpret this graph for you to be able to answer questions. So this is a speed time graph or velocity time graph. Velocity is measured in meters per second. Time is measured in what? Seconds. Like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Speed is measured in what? Meters per second. Or it can be measured in meters, kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. That means speed equals to what? Speed equals to distance over time, because distance is meters per second, time is second, right? So speed is distance over time, or velocity is distance over time. Right. So now, since we know the units for speed, meters per second, and units for time, we can now proceed to, let us look at how we can actually handle these questions, right? So the following diagram is the speed time graph. The following diagram is the speed time graph. Question A, calculate the acceleration of the car during the first 5 seconds. So the first 5 seconds, remember, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So the x-axis represents time. So we have 5 seconds, 25 seconds. Always make sure that you check the units. So if the unit is in minutes, you need to convert that to seconds. If the unit is in kilometer per hour, you need to convert that to meters per second. Hope you understand. So before you begin, always make sure that you check the speed for the SI unit for speed and check for the SI unit for time. So they're saying calculate the acceleration of the car during the first 5 seconds. So that means from here up to here. What is the acceleration? By the way, a line that looks like this. So this whole thing here represents acceleration. This whole thing here represents acceleration. So here we have uniform acceleration. So when the line is like this, it is uniform acceleration, or actually constant acceleration, all right? So that means the car is speeding up. That means the car is speeding up. You can see that this is speed. Speed is increasing. Also, the acceleration is uniform. Here, speed has started going down. That means acceleration is now decreasing. So here acceleration, because acceleration is decreasing, we are going to put a negative acceleration. Here the acceleration is increasing, we are going to put positive acceleration. Where the line is horizontal like that, acceleration equals to what? 0. So here acceleration equals to 0. The SI units of acceleration are meters per second squared. Acceleration as units, meters per second square. Velocity as units, meters per second. Time as units, seconds. Acceleration as units, meters per second square. Don't forget this. So since they are saying find the acceleration, to the answer that you are going to find, you must put these units, meters per second squared. Once you forget to put these units, then everything becomes wrong. Though if the number is correct, you can say 2. What does that 2 mean? So for the marker, they will be able to know the meaning of that number once you put the units. So meters per second, 2 meters per second, it means you mean acceleration. So during the first 5 seconds, from here, or this uniform slope, what is the acceleration there? So to find acceleration, you need to use the formula. There's a formula that we use when finding the acceleration, all right? There's a formula that we use when finding acceleration. So acceleration equals to velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time, where v means final velocity or final speed, right? And u means initial velocity. So the speed it started with, initial velocity. So we have this v to mean final velocity. We also have this one to mean initial velocity divided by what? Divided by time. So units of velocity is meters per second, units of velocity meters per second, and time it's also the second, right? So to find acceleration, you're going to use this formula, final velocity minus initial velocity divided by what? Time. The time you are already given in the question. So the time is 5 seconds from here to there. So 5 minus 0. So you need to find the time difference between 0 and 5. So what is the time difference there? 5 minus what? 0. So the time is 5. What about the final speed? Remember, it started from, the speed is in the y-axis. Time is in the x-axis. So from 0 to 20. So 0 is the initial speed. Wow, 20 is the final speed because that's where the line is ending. And it becomes constant like that, where acceleration is 0. Alright? Then from here, it starts decreasing from 20. It comes down now. Alright? So initial speed is 0. Final speed is what? Velocity. The final speed is what? 20. So acceleration equals to final speed is 20 minus 0 divided by time, which is 5. And we're going to say acceleration equals to 20 minus 0, that is 20 divided by 5. And what is 20 over 5? It is 4. Now remember, the units of acceleration is what? Meters per second squared, right? Units of acceleration is meters per second squared. So we're going to indicate 4 meters per second squared. I've used a different color so that you take note, you don't forget the SI unit. 4 meters per second squared. So the acceleration is 4 meters per second squared. We move on. All right. Next, the question saying, find the value of t. Find the value of t given that the total distance traveled was 550. So they want you to find the value of t. They have given you the total distance. That means the distance from here to there is 20. All right. So your job is just to know how to find the distance. How do you find the total distance here? To find total distance, you need to look at, to find area under the graph. So distance under speed time graph is just equal to the area under the graph. So you need to find the area of this rectangle and the area of the triangle. Then you add and you equate to total distance. So we are going to first find the area of this triangle plus the area of this rectangle plus the area of this other triangle. Then we are going to equate it to what? 550. Hope you understand that. Yeah, so distance is area under the graph. So just need to split the shapes here and find the area of each shape and equate to the total distance that you are given. If you are not given the total distance, they will ask you to find the total distance. So to find the total distance, just split the Tuma shapes and start finding the area of those Tuma shapes. All right? Hope you understand. So let's move on. So let's find the area of this triangle. So let's say this is triangle 1, this is shape 1, this is shape 2, and this is shape 3, right? So let's find the area of shape 1 plus the area of shape 2 plus the area of shape 3. So this shape is a right angle triangle. So you need to know the formula for finding area of a triangle. You need to know the formula for finding area of a triangle. So shape 1, what is the area of a triangle? It's given by 1 over 2 base times the height. So this is the formula used to find the area of a triangle. So 1 over 2 times the base. So what is the base here? So the base is, we are looking at this triangle. So this is the base, right? So the base is 5 minus 0, which is 5. The height is what? This side here. So which is what? 20. So the base is 5 and the height is what? 20. So times 5 times 20. So 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 20, 10. And 5 times 10, we are going to have 50. So 50 meters. We are going to keep this. Next, let's find the area of the second shape. So what is the second shape here? The second shape is a rectangle. How do you find area of a rectangle? It's length times height, or length times breadth. That's the area of what? A rectangle. So area of the rectangle is given by, so shape 2, area of a rectangle equals to what? Length times breadth or height. So what is the length and the height? Remember, height is always 20. So this is the length. What is the length here? What is the difference between 5 and 25? What is the length here? So 25 minus what? 5. So the length is 20 here, right? What is the height? Height is what? 20, right? This is the same as this. So height is the same as 20. So area of the rectangle is found by what? Length times the height, or length times breadth. So 20, how am I finding 20? Remember, rectangle starting from 5 and ending up to 25. So I need to find the difference between 5 and 25. So 25 minus 5, I'm finding 20. And the height is what? 20, as you can see. So I'm going to multiply 20 times 20, which is the height. And what is 20 times 20? This is per pound, remember? You don't need a calculator. So 20 times 20, it will give you 400, right? 400 meters. I'm going to keep this. So now, next, let us find, next, let us find, next, let us find the area of the last shape. So the last shape that we have, it's this shape here. It's also a triangle. Also a triangle, right angle triangle. So how do you find area of the triangle? You say area equals to what? 1 over 2 times base times the height. You just need to know the formula of a rectangle triangle. 1 over 2 base times height, right? So 1 over 2 times base. Now, what is the base of this triangle? You need to find, remember this triangle is starting from 25, ending up to t. So I need to find the difference in t. So I'm going to say t minus 25. And remember, I'm looking for t, all right? Find the value of t, given that the total distance traveled was 550. So I'm looking for t, right? So I need to find the difference because this triangle is starting from 25 and ending up to t. So t minus 25. So I'm going to say times t minus 25 because that is the base. Again, times what? The height. The height is this distance. So this distance is still 20, all right? So times 20. So from here, I can divide 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 20, 10. Then from here, I can just, simplify. So from here, I can just now simplify. So the area equals to 10 times t minus 25. So here I'm just going to simplify, expand 10 times t, again positive times negative, negative, 10 times 25, like that. Right. So now, so area equals to 10 times t, 10t minus 10 times 25 minus 250, right? So this is my other distance. Distance for what? This is the total distance. Now, this is the distance for the last shape, which is a right angle triangle. Now I'm going to add the area for the shape, for the first shape, and the area for the second shape, and the area for the last shape. Then I'm going to equate it to 550 and simplify, because I know that area, this area plus this area plus this area, I'm getting 550. And my interest is finding t. I just hope you understand. So now let's total the area and equate. So the first area that we found is 50, the second 400, the third one 10t minus 250. So 50 plus 400, 50 plus 400. So I'm going to say now total area equals to 10t minus 250 plus 50 plus 400, right? So total area equals to negative 250 plus 50. I'm going to have 10t minus 200 plus 400, right? Negative 250 plus 50 is negative 200, and negative 200 plus 400, I'm going to have 200. So total area equals to 10t plus 400, right? Now remember, I have the total area. I'm given the total area. What was the total area? 550, right? So I'm going to equate this one to 550. So I'm going to say 550 equals to 10t plus 400. Now here I'm going to collect like terms. Whatever is not having t will go the other side. Whatever is having t will remain the other side. So this 400 will cross the equal sign, and the positive sign will change to minus or to negative. So I'm going to have 550 minus 400 equals to 10t. So what is 550 minus 400? What is 550 minus 400? So 400, you put 100, you get 500. You put 150, you get 150. So it's 150. So we're going to have, we're going to have 150 equals to 10t. Now I want to remain with t, so I'm going to divide by 10 over 10, right? And t equals to what? 0, 0, so 15. Now time is measured in what? Seconds. So I'm going to say 15 seconds. Okay? And this is the answer, 15 seconds. So 15 seconds is the answer. That is the value of t. As you can see, it's very simple here. Now they are saying, last question, they are saying calculate the average speed for the whole journey. You just need to know that average speed is given by total distance over total time, right? Average speed is given by what? The total distance for this. divided by the total time. So total time, remember time is in x-axis and speed is in what? Y-axis. So total time is from 0 to t. Now what is t? T is what? 15. So what is the total distance for this? Remember, you are given the total distance, which is what? 550 divided by total time. That is the average speed. So average speed equals to what? Average speed equals to total distance over total time. Always remember this. Average speed is what? Total distance over total time. So what is the total distance? 550. Total time is what? So from 0 to 10. From 0 to t. And t you have is what? 15 seconds. So t you found it to be what? 15 seconds. So now, let us find the average distance, the average speed of average velocity. So average distance equals to what? Total distance over total time. So speed equals to total distance over total time. Distance over time. So distance is 550 and time, total time is 15. So here it's just a matter of now dividing. Here it's just a matter of dividing these numbers. So speed equals to, let's try 5. 5 into 15, 3. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into that, 1. 5 into 0, 0. So we have 110 over 5. So 5 into 11, that is actually 2. Remember 1, right? 5 into 11 is what? 2, right? Remember 1. 5 into 10, 5 into 11, 2, right? Remember 1. 5 into 10, 2. So average speed is actually 22, right? Now remember, speed is measured in what? Speed is measured in what? Meters per second. So meters per second. So this is the average speed, 22 meters per second.